Hey, I think I am live. Hi, everyone. This is my first live on Substack, and I've been encouraged by some of what I've seen some really fancy professional people doing out here. And I am going to just do this very informally and casually because that's kind of more my vibe. And I'm excited to do this today because I have just launched a new beta group for July and August, a 4-week mindfulness meditation, like a beta group. That I'm only going to take 6 people into just because I'm doing things in a new way. And I'm really excited about it. I live in Chicago. I'm an artist, interdisciplinary artist. I do handmade paper. Everything I work in is about moving slowly. And I wanted to come in here to share a little bit of a quote from one of my favorite meditation books called Mindfulness in Plain English by Bhante Gunaratana. Here is the cover. I highly recommend this. And I realized that one of the things that makes me excited about, I haven't taught a meditation group in a little while. I've been working with people one-on-one, and I just see how stressed everybody is for so many reasons: personal, political, social, cultural, global, the climate, pick your thing. And I also realize that and maybe you do too, and this won't be news for you, but we can know that what we focus on, we become. But sometimes it's very hard to focus on the positive or to stop our minds from endlessly secreting one worried thought after one worried thought after one. They just get squirt, 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 squirt. You get to keep squirting them out. And so I thought this is the perfect time to go back into offering a small group where I'm really interested in working with highly sensitive people, with other artists, other creatives, but anyone who self-identifies as highly sensitive or perhaps like neurodivergent. I'm myself a little neurodivergent. I'm just finding out more about this now. And I really believe that anyone can learn how to do this practice. What I'm working on is Vipassana meditation. There are many kinds of meditation out there, but this is the one that I really love a whole lot. It's my root foundational practice. And one of the things about it that I love a lot, and I want to read this line to you from Bhante Gunaratana from the opening of his book, Mindfulness in Plain English. The opening section is called Meditation, Why Bother? And I love this. You can't make radical changes in the pattern of your life until you begin to see yourself exactly as you are now. Right? I want to read that again because and I teach this because I need it myself. I was born that impatient child who would have, in a marshmallow test, would have grabbed that one marshmallow and gobble it down and not been able to wait for the a few minutes for 3 or 5 marshmallows. And so, because of my own impatience and irritability and all of that, it has made me really seek out things that will help me live more fully, bring my gifts forward, and be of service. So, this means a lot to me. So, I'm going to read this again because note to self also. You can't make radical changes in the pattern of your life until you begin to see yourself exactly as you are now. As soon as you do that, changes will flow naturally. You don't have to force anything. So, all of you out there feeling the grind culture, you don't have to force anything, struggle, or obey rules dictated to you by some authority. It is automatic. You just change. Right? That just flies in the face of so much. So that is my invitation to you. I really want to emphasize that this is going to be a soft, gentle group. You don't need to have any experience. You just need to have a curiosity about yourself and your world. You want to have a willingness to do the practices I'm going to share with you, because you know that doing things the way you've been doing them isn't exactly working. So maybe you're stuck in a stress mode. anxiety, worry, depression, things like that. And I'm not saying that this is a replacement for therapy, medication, anything like this. This is complementary if those are things that you need. I know that sometimes I do. For real, I'm doing therapy right now. So yes, it's not a replacement. It is an also and. But if you don't need those things right now, this can be something to be a steadying force for you to help you see clearly about who you are exactly and honestly right now, so that you can begin very easily to make small changes to live in a way that's more awake, alive, and peaceful, so that you can deal with things differently. And and then why does that even matter, right? I believe that all of us are like the Lorenz butterfly, right? The butterfly flies in Tokyo, and then there's a thunderstorm a week later in New York City. Sensitive dependence on initial conditions, that how we are showing up in the world, in our personal daily lives, in the interior way, how are we feeling emotionally, what's our energy like, how are we embodied, how are you showing up with our loved ones, our family, our larger community, how we show up at work, socially, and things like that, that really matters. And that the tiny work, the little steps that we do, even 1%, 2% of a shift internally for us, is the kind of energy that changes the world. So I believe that we're changing the world like one breath, one moment at a time, and that we can do it with ease and in community. So that is my invitation to you. Um, I will do some more videos later, but I just want to start with this one. Sending you guys so much love, always, many blessings, always. And if you've got questions, I would love to hear about it. There is a post that I just made here, a little announcement about the beta group. I think I can drop links in. I'm going to find out if I can add a link to the web page that is like a landing page for all of this, where there's a brief questionnaire you can fill out if you're interested. It's being offered on a sliding scale, 150 to 250, so no one's going to be turned away for lack of funds. Yeah, and I think that's it. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would love for you to share this with anyone who might benefit from this kind of support. All right. Lots of love. Bye for now.